strong conservative fiscal background like me, it's not hard to become rated the most fiscally responsible member from the state of Illinois, based upon several taxpayer watching groups. And so I've been here 18 years and seen the size of this government grow under both Republicans and Democrats. So we have to make a decision. Do you vote to raise the limit on the debt? There are some people who believe that you didn't have to do that. The problem is that, in fact, on August 3rd, the estimates were that about $175 billion would come into the coffers in the month of August, and about $315 billion would go out. Then you have to choose who are you going to pay. Veterans benefits, Social Security, Medicare, men and women in uniform, members of Congress. There was a real need to do something there. And I'm not of the school that says that you did not have to raise the debt, although they make a pretty good argument. But in the end, we had to take the opportunity to take the debt limit vote to try to put some brakes and change some things that are going on with spending. So we tried several methods to get the president to come to the table on this thing, and all he wanted to talk about was raising taxes on the rich. Those making over $200,000 individually, and a married couple $250,000. If you did that and removed the so-called Bush tax cut and increased that about 3%, you'd take in about $85 billion in a year. And the argument we've been making is that the banks are in an extremely difficult position. They're flush with money, but the examiners are driving them nuts. It is very hard to get money, private money, to come out. I sit on the financial services committee. So I said, the argument we made is, why would you suck out $85 billion a year out of the private economy, put that into the government, and have the money just go to a black hole there? It didn't make sense. $85 billion in the private economy, you could probably multiply that by at least 10. You're looking at $1 trillion worth of money that you can dump back into the economy. The problem is that most business people I've talked to are doing nothing because they don't know if they're going to use that money to plow back into their businesses or need to pay income taxes. That, along with the president's affordable health care bill, businesses simply do not know what to expect. And in this acidic atmosphere, we're just almost stagnated. We have a situation where the president is saying he's going to come up with a jobs plan after his vacation in Martha's Vineyard in another 2 or 3 weeks. Government can't create jobs. It can create the environment for jobs to grow. I spend most of my time working on manufacturing issues, probably three-fourths of my time. We have somewhere near 2,000 factories in our congressional district. McHenry County is one of the leading plastics manufacturers in the world, with the incredible machines that we have here, including a rotational plastic machine. There are only a couple of them anywhere near where we are. And so I try to get involved in issues in manufacturing that are related to jobs. I think that's valid. So most of my work, most of you have no idea. Yesterday was an example. We were over at Composites 1 in Woodstock, and Pam, you were there. What's going on in that industry is that the HHS said that styrene is a carcinogen based upon very faulty science. And both the EU and Canada said that that's simply not the case. Styrene is used in 90% of plastic composites, and it's used in a huge percentage of all plastics, including plastic forks and knives, shower stalls, it's used on NASCAR race cars, it's used in interior aircraft. The applications for it are you can't even imagine everything. Anything with plastic on it probably has styrene in it, because styrene goes into the resin. It gives the bonding effect, and it makes it more durable, or makes the plastic harder, makes it stiffer for the application. So you had some people at the National Toxicology Lab that just did a very sloppy job, labeled it a carcinogen. That could destroy hundreds of thousands of jobs in this country, because that ruling holds. Insurance companies are already talking to plastics companies about whether or not you're going to have massive lawsuits again. And styrene has never been shown in any study to show any harm to individuals. So what we're trying to do is to work with the plastics manufacturers, the chemical folks involved in manufacturing its final benzene, to get the National Academy of Sciences to do a study and overrule what happened over at HHS. The problem is that there's no appellate way to overrule the HHS administrative ruling, and we are really, really concerned. But this is another example of the type of regulations that come out of Washington that kill manufacturing in this country. That's why I spent so much time on there. Pam, that was a pretty interesting visit, wasn't it? So you have to see it to see what's going on. Composites One is in Woodstock. They have, is it 9 people?
Yes.
9 people employed here. They do about $14 million a year. The company as a whole has about 485 people. They own 90 semis. And they do about almost $500 million a year, which is amazing to be that efficient, with less than 500 people. They're down from 800 million, which is what they were selling prior to recession, etc. But it's another example of the hidden beauty of manufacturing that is